Hi. It's my birthday this week, and sometimes birthdays can be a bit scary, especially when you've had as many as I have. In December last year, while I was contemplating my goals for 2014, as I was mapping them out, it suddenly hit me that this year I was closer to 60 than I was 50. How the heck did that happen? I also realised that I'd put on a few kilos over the last few years, almost a kilo a year since my 50th birthday. So on that trajectory, 60 was not looking that good. So I wanted to set a goal. I wanted to have a better body than I did when I was 40. Why? I just wanted to prove it could be done. So the first thing I did was start tapping on issues I had with my body. And I created a tapping sequence. I choose now to honour my body in every choice I make. Now, after a few days of tapping, I noticed how my body felt after certain foods. Now, I always knew that gluten and sugar weren't that good for me, and I tried to avoid it, but there are certain days when those little French pastries just look really good. But the more I tapped, the less those foods actually appealed to me. And pretty soon, I was not eating sugar, dairy, or gluten, not for any other reason. They just didn't make me feel good. Then I set another goal. I decided I wanted to run a half marathon. I'd never done one before. So I set a target to run about 6 kilometres 4 times a week with a view of increasing that distance and time each week. So by the time I got to July, I would be quite capable of running a half marathon. But about 8 weeks into my training regime, my hip and knee started to hurt. And I played a lot of competitive netball as a teenager and then taught 23 aerobic classes a week in my days of being a fitness instructor. I was always very aware of any weaknesses in my knees and hips. But I also noticed I was really tired in the afternoon. I needed to have a nana nap, about 12 o'clock. But one night I was lying in bed and I just looked at the skin and I noticed that my skin was dry and wrinkly. And I suddenly realised, what? I don't really want a half marathon. I just want to look good in a sleeveless dress. And this way wasn't helping me get there. So I dropped running and switched to high-intensity interval training. Now, I used a 7-minute workout 3 times in a row, which is really exercise done in half the time, but twice as good for you. And I also shifted my focus to weight training, so to build the muscle to create a different body shape. Now, as a result, I feel now fitter and stronger and have more energy than I ever before. I get up at 5 a.m. in the morning. I don't need to sleep in the middle of the day. And then yesterday, my husband paid me the most beautiful compliment when he said, "You are now in better shape than you've ever been before." So why was this birthday so special? Because it came with completing a goal I set back in 2013. And that's probably the best present I could probably give myself. So if you'd like to know more about how you can use tapping to help you lose weight and increase your energy and feel fabulous, just click on the link below, and I'd love you to come check out our seminar coming up on September 27. I'll talk with you soon. Bye for now.